So now that we have our arms, we need to move on to our chest. Now, to start, I'm going to start with this big rectangle here. Something I want to point out is that I always start with the biggest shapes and work my way in from there. So just like what we did with the arms, we started with the big circle, then we did the little circle. We're going to do the same thing with the chest here. We're going to start off with the big rectangle and then work our way inward to the smallest, okay? So for starters, what we're going to do is go ahead and select our rectangle tool again. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to click this corner and drag, and I'm going to line it up with my dotted lines here. Now I need to move this left side over a little bit because it's a little bit too big. Now what I need to do is I need to bring in my widget. So I'm going to click and hold this little circle here until I can bring that in to match up with my dotted line. Once I've made the main rectangle for the chest, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just move this out of the way for now, just so I can see all my other shapes, okay? From there, what I'm going to do is work on this oval here. Now, this oval is actually a rectangle that has been brought in the widgets all the way. So we're going to go ahead and grab another rectangle. I'm going to go ahead and make that like so. And now what I'm going to do is just grab my corner widget, and I'm going to drag that all the way in, so then I round the edges all the way. Now that I have this rectangle made into my oval, I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to make this rectangle here. Now, it's important to always be looking at our original robot. So this rectangle in the middle is maroon, as well as this tiny one here. So what I'm going to do is make sure that I have this selected. I'm going to go over to fill. Oh, sorry. I'm actually going to go over to my eyedropper tool, and I'm going to select my background color. So now that square that was white is now maroon. I'm going to hit Command C and Command V to make another one. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shrink that down to fit into that smaller rectangle. So I'm just going to line up my corner there, and I'm just going to bring this in just to fit, like so. Once I have this in place, I'm going to bring in my main rectangle for the chest, drop it right in the center, and there you have your robot chest. Now we're going to move on to our legs.